Okay, children, welcome back once again. So in this session, in this part, it will be just to show you certain activities to study the plant cell and the animal cell in slightly more detail. But then studying the plant cell is very difficult for you unless we do it with some specimen. For that, we are going to use an onion. You're all familiar with the onion. So onion, how we are going to do that activity, I'll be showing you now after this introduction. And similarly, animal cell also we'll be studying with the help of the cheek cells that are taken out from inside our mouths and then they are kept on the slide, and how you observe the parts will be shown to you through these two activities. So just watch the activities, then you will be able to understand this chapter in a better manner. Thank you. Let us just see an activity on the screen. This activity will help you to understand what is a plant cell made up of. Let us take a simple onion. You're all familiar with the word with onions. You might be having it at home. So we are just taking a simple onion. We're taking watch glasses in which a dye with water and some saffron a dye is taken. You are taking the onion, taking the outer part of the onion. With the help of forceps, you are peeling off a small layer from the concave side of the onion as it's shown in the video. You are taking a very small thin slice of the onion with the help of forceps. Be very careful that you don't tear that piece. Take a very small, minute, a very fine piece as is shown in the video, and keep it in a dish consisting of water. The specimen should not dry away. That is why you're putting it in water. See that the specimen does not fold. Then you are taking a drop of the dye, saffronin. The dye is called saffronin. Why do we use dye? So that we can see the parts of the cell very clearly. Then we are washing it in water. Otherwise, dye will be very dark. Then you are putting it on a rectangular glass slide. Be very careful that the specimen does not break. Put a drop of glycerine so that the moisture content retains. Take a cover slip and mount it on top of the specimen. Take care that air bubbles do not come. Take a slide and observe it under the microscope. When you observe the specimen under the microscope, before keeping it for mounting, just take a filter paper and wipe the excess stain or glycerin that might be there at the side of the glass tube of the slide. Take it and observe under the microscope. When you see below the microscope, you will be seeing the figure, something like this. You can see the cells, shape of the cells. Some round parts are there. They are the nucleus. You can see the cell wall because plant cell has got a cell wall. The inner part is called the cytoplasm. Yeah, see the labeling. Let us now learn how to prepare a temporary mount of cheek cells. The materials required are slide, cover slip, toothpick, glycerine, methylene blue solution, which is a dye, blotting paper, compound microscope, dropper, water. Let us see the procedure. Take a clean slide and in the middle of it, pour a drop of water with the help of a dropper. Take a clean toothpick and use it to scrape the inner wall of your cheek gently so as to take the epithelial tissue. Mix the scrap on the toothpick in the drop of water placed on the slide. Pour a drop of methylene blue solution on the mixture on the slide and mix it thoroughly. This will stain the epithelial tissue. After 2 to 3 minutes, remove the excess water and methylene blue solution by using a corner of a blotting paper. Do it carefully, otherwise the material will also be removed. Pour a drop of glycerine into the contents of the slide and spread it. And then cover it with a cover slip and place it on the slide. Remove the extra material surrounding the slide with a blotting paper. Examine the slide under a compound microscope. You will be seeing the cells like this as it is shown on the screen. This is the animal cell. Cheek cell is an example of animal cell. You have the cell membrane. You can see the nucleus, the round, dense bodies which are deeply or darkly stained. That is the nucleus. You have the cell membrane and you have the cytoplasm, granular cytoplasm. You have cytoplasm does not appear as darkly colored as the nucleus. So these are the three important parts for which you will have to see when you see the temporary mount of the human cheek cells.